When you squeeze all your eating into one focused window each day, a method people call OMAD, or one meal a day, you are not starving yourself. You are flipping a switch that most people living today have never once touched. Picture a warehouse where the delivery trucks never stop coming. The manager is losing his mind. Boxes are piling up everywhere. They are blocking the exits. The roof is leaking because nobody has time to fix it. This is not just a picture in your head. This is literally what your body looks like when you eat 3 meals a day. Now picture what happens the moment you finally lock those doors and send the trucks away. For the first time in years, the cleaning crew walks in. Today we are looking purely at what happens inside your body the moment you stop eating. We are going to walk through the full 23-hour window hour by hour, so you can see exactly why waiting for that one meal might be the single best thing you ever do for your health. Let's start the clock. Hours 0 to 4. The clock starts the second you put your fork down after your last meal. For these first 4 hours, you are still physically full. Your body is flooded with energy. Your stomach is breaking down protein into amino acids and turning carbs into glucose. That glucose enters your blood and your pancreas responds by releasing insulin. Insulin is the main character here. Think of it as a one-way valve. When insulin is high, energy flows into your cells. It cannot flow out. While insulin is in your blood, your fat cells are locked vaults. You cannot burn body fat right now. It is not a willpower thing, it is just biology. During these first 4 hours, your body is focused entirely on the energy coming in. If there is too much, and in the modern diet there almost always is, insulin packs that extra sugar into your liver and muscles as something called glycogen. Think of glycogen as cash in your wallet. Easy to grab, but there is only so much of it. You feel fine here, but nothing interesting has happened yet. Hours 4 to 12. This is the stretch where most people give up. Somewhere around hour 6 or 8, your blood sugar starts to level off. The big wave of energy from your meal is gone. The warehouse has gone quiet. Insulin, that busy manager, starts to clock off. Your brain sends a message. Hey, the wallet is getting low. That message is ghrelin, the hunger hormone. It spikes, your stomach growls, you feel a bit irritable. And right here, most people think something is wrong. They think they are starving, but you are not starving. You are just hooked on easy fuel. Your body is like a car that has only ever run on petrol, and now it is being asked to switch to the backup battery. It hesitates, but if you push through, something important happens. Your liver realizes no food is coming, so it opens up the glycogen wallet and starts breaking down stored sugar to keep your blood glucose steady. You are not losing muscle, you are not in danger, you are simply spending the savings you put away for a rainy day. Now entering the 12-hour mark. At this point your glycogen stores, that wallet cache, are nearly empty. Your body now has a choice: shut down or unlock the vault. Since you are a survival machine built to go days without food, your body unlocks the vault. Insulin drops to its lowest level. This is the signal your body has been waiting for. With insulin out of the way, an enzyme called hormone-sensitive lipase switches on. This is the key that opens your fat cells. For the first time in possibly days, your body starts pulling real energy from your stored fat. You are no longer running on yesterday's dinner. You are running on you. Hours 14 to 16, the fuel switch phase. Between hour 14 and 16, the whole feeling of the fast changes. The hunger pangs quietly disappear. Why? Because your energy supply is no longer jumping up and down. When you rely on food, your energy is a constant series of highs and crashes. When you rely on body fat, it becomes one long steady line. You are carrying tens of thousands of calories of stored fat on your body right now. Even if you are lean, that is a battery that could run for weeks. As your body breaks down that fat, your liver turns the fatty acids into compounds called ketones. And this is where things get really interesting for your brain. Your brain cannot burn fat directly. It needs either glucose or ketones. And it turns out your brain absolutely loves ketones. They are a premium fuel. They burn cleaner than glucose. Glucose creates a lot of waste when it burns, what scientists call oxidative stress. Ketones burn clean, more energy per molecule, less waste. This is why around hour 16 people describe a mental lift. The brain fog clears, your focus sharpens. You do not feel tired, you feel sharp. This makes total sense when you think about it. A hungry caveman who became slow and foggy would never catch food. Hunger made our ancestors sharper. It turned them into hunters. Hours 16 to 18. This is where things get really important. This is the phase that has researchers genuinely excited. Autophagy. Remember that warehouse we talked about earlier? The one that was always too busy to clean. At hour 18, that warehouse has been empty for a long time. The manager looks around and realizes he has a problem. He needs materials to keep things running, but no deliveries are coming. So he tells the crew to start scavenging. They find broken shelving, rusted pipes, old junk sitting in the corners. They melt it all down and forge brand new strong steel from the scrap. Inside your body, your cells start hunting for damaged parts. They find mitochondria, the tiny power stations in your cells that are no longer working well. They find misfolded proteins that could eventually lead to diseases like Alzheimer's. They even find viruses and bacteria hiding inside the cell. Your body wraps a membrane around all of this junk, dissolves it, and recycles it into fresh amino acids. This is autophagy. The word literally means self-eating. It is your body's built-in recycling system. This is the closest thing science has found to actual cellular anti-aging. Deep repair at the cell level. When you eat all day, autophagy never switches on. The cleaning crew never shows up. By pushing through to hour 18 and beyond, you are giving your body the time it needs to take out the trash. This is why skin starts looking better. This is why old injuries often start to ease up. You are finally clearing out the damage. Hours 20 to 22. Now the skeptics will say, wait, if my body is breaking itself down, is it eating my muscle? This is the most common fear people have about fasting, and it is completely backwards. At hour 20, as you go deeper into the fast, your body releases a protective hormone. Human growth hormone, or HGH. Studies show that during fasting, HGH can spike by 1,300 to 2,000% or more. HGH is a muscle-protecting hormone. It acts like a force field around your lean tissue. It tells the body to burn the fat and leave the muscle alone, because we need the muscle to hunt. Your body is not stupid. It is not going to burn your furniture to heat the house when there is a full shed of firewood sitting right outside. It goes for the firewood first. This combination of high HGH and low insulin is a state your body almost never reaches unless you are fasting. It creates the perfect environment to strip fat while protecting muscle at the same time. Hour 23. You are now approaching your eating window. Your body is primed in a way that is genuinely rare. Your insulin sensitivity is through the roof. Think of your cells like a dry sponge. A wet sponge cannot absorb anything. That is a cell that has been fed all day. A dry sponge, a fasted cell, is ready to soak up everything. Your digestive system has had a full 23-hour rest. The inflammation in your gut has had time to settle down. The bad bacteria in your gut, which thrive on constant sugar, have been starved back while the strong good bacteria hold their ground. You are running on pure fat. Your brain is lit up on ketones. Your cells have cleaned out their waste. Your growth hormone is peaking. You are not weak. You are optimized. The clock hits hour 23, time to eat. And this is where a lot of people throw away everything they just built. Because your body is so absorbent right now, what you eat matters twice as much as usual. You cannot treat this meal like a reward for suffering. You have to treat it like building material. If you break a 23-hour fast with pizza and a fizzy drink, you are flooding a highly sensitive system with junk. You will crash hard. The big sugar spike will cause an exaggerated insulin response, and within the hour, you will feel bloated and wiped out. You need to honor the logic of the fast you just completed. Step 1 is the foundation. Start with protein. Good quality protein, steak, eggs, salmon, chicken. Your body is desperate for Amino acids to rebuild everything it broke down during autophagy. This is where real muscle repair happens. Step 2 is energy. Add in healthy fats, avocado, olive oil, a handful of nuts. Since your body is already in fat-burning mode, eating fat keeps that engine running smoothly and keeps your insulin response steady. Step 3 is micronutrients. You need volume here. Since you are only eating once, you cannot get your potassium and magnesium from small snacks spread across the day. You need a big serving of vegetables, leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables, fermented foods like kimchi or sauerkraut. These give you the minerals that prevent cramps and fatigue. When you eat this way, nutrient-dense and filling, something surprising happens. You get full quickly. Your hunger hormones, leptin telling you that you are full and ghrelin telling you that you are hungry, are finally working properly again. You stop when you are nourished, not just when you are stuffed. The adaptation, period. Now I want to be honest with you. If you go from eating 6 times a day straight to 1 meal a day tomorrow, you are going to feel rough. Your body needs time to build the machinery to burn fat properly. The liver needs time to get good at making ketones. The enzymes need time to develop. This is called metabolic flexibility. In the first week you might get headaches, you might feel weak. This does not mean the approach is wrong, it means your body is adjusting, you are also flushing electrolytes. When insulin drops, your kidneys release water and sodium. You need to replace them. A small pinch of sea salt in your water during the fasting window can stop the headaches almost instantly. Do not rush it. Push breakfast back by an hour, then 2, then 4, then skip it, and slowly push lunch back. Ease your way in, rather than jumping straight to the deep end. And be aware that fasting is a stress on the body. If you are already dealing with high stress, poor sleep, or thyroid issues, fasting for 23 hours can push cortisol too high. If you are already running on empty, now is not the right time. This protocol is for healthy adults. Do not attempt this if you are pregnant, breastfeeding, have a history of eating disorders, or are taking medication for diabetes or blood pressure without speaking to your doctor first. We live in a food environment built to make us afraid of hunger, designed to convince us that going without food for a few hours is dangerous. It is not. Hunger is a signal, and you can learn to manage that signal. Beyond the fat loss and the time saved, OMAD gives you something more important: freedom from your blood sugar. You stop being a slave to every dip and spike, and you return to the rhythm your body was always designed for. Hunt, feast, rest. You are not starving, you are healing. You are finally letting your body do what it was built to do. If you give this a try, let me know in the comments. Did you hit the wall at hour 12 or feel the energy kick in at hour 16? See you in the next one.